Camagwini, Bhotani, Molweni, Siyabulisa, Zidwehla nezidweshakazi zikaNonkwenkwezi, Dumelang, Thobela, Dimacheron. Thank you guys for tuning in once again. It's your Mama Nonkwenkwezi back again to share a bit of this and that of wisdom. Today we are doing dreams. I haven't done dreams in a long time. And I'll tell you why. Sometimes I honestly don't feel comfortable deciphering people's dreams online for various reasons. One of the reasons being, especially if for me, if you're an initiate already and you're under iphetlo, I would prefer that you share your dreams with igqirha lakho. If you don't trust igqirha lakho, if you feel like something is not right, I think you should discuss such with your family. You shouldn't keep things to yourself until things start to backfire. We understand. I can only imagine the only reason you would not be sharing with igqirha lakho and now you'd be looking for assistance outside is because there is maybe you are developing a lack of trust, which is not good, because initiates, you can't be led by more than one person. There should be one leader. So I don't encourage people who are under iphetlo to be looking around, especially dreams. Dreams are messages from our spiritual guides, and we must seek answers because we want to do something about it, not because we want to put a red pen on, oh, she's doing things wrong. We understand. And also, it's either you share with igqirha lakho, or dreams, before were meant to be told to your family. You would wake up with your dream, and abogogo bethu, mna ke at least, I learned from my elders. You understand the way I decipher dreams today. Of course, some of the things I've learned along the way. You understand, as I grow spiritually. But it began with my elders. And I said, waking up and ulawule ithongo, ulawulela abantu abadala basekhaya. We understand this thing of dreams being all over the internet. I don't think amanyanga ayayithanda loo nto leyo. I don't think it's how things are supposed to be. So hence I am quite reluctant. You understand? And also you must understand that deciphering a dream, when I don't know the background, you understand? Maybe you've had other dreams before and I don't know about them. So I will decipher this one, you understand, as a standalone dream, only to find you've had a series of dreams and this one adds up to that, you understand? So how I will interpret this one may be quite different, you understand? May not be what you are supposed to hear, may not be the message that your ancestors are sending to you. You understand? So those are all the things, you understand? And also just teach yourself, you understand? I think you must the practice of asking about dreams, you understand? You need to teach yourself how to decipher your own dreams. You understand? Asking is okay and is good, we understand, but at some point you need to learn, because I can tell you one thing, when you wake up, I always say the first emotion that you felt waking up from a dream is usually the correct answer, is usually the message that is being sent to you. But you will come to me and I will decipher your dream the way things are shown to me. You understand, specifically. And it may not be the same for you. You understand? So how you were feeling at that time, the first thought that came to mind, you must record such, you understand, your emotions, your thoughts, and all of that. So let's move on, because I can understand that it's not easy. Some of you, a lot of people that consult with me, it's so unfortunate. And most of you, it's actually young people between the ages of 18 and at least maybe 45. You understand? Can you imagine? I understand the 40 and upwards, but 18 to 25, 26, that's a very young person. Sometimes they don't have parents. You understand? Like the parents have passed on, or born of a single parent. You understand? Being an only child in the house. It's just you and your mother, and you don't know much. Your mother doesn't know much either. You understand? There is so much disconnection, you understand, with our family structures, that things are not as they used to be before. You understand? Where we had grandmothers and grandfathers, you understand, to bounce things on. You understand? So I do understand, but you must do it knowing that it's not a good habit. You must outgrow, you know, snap out of it at some point. So enough with preaching. Let me just go to the dreams. And you'll have to forgive me because now I'm just gonna be going through the whole comment section until I feel we've exhausted the time. So I may take time trying to find, because some of the comments are not necessarily related to dreams. Okay. Mm, mm. Nangu uVuyokazi Zola, camagumama xa uthonga inkomo ebomvu imile apha emaxhantini, ime apha ngaphandle ebuhlanti. Mhm. Okay, it could be one of many things, but at the top of my head right now, it could be that kukho isiko elishotayo kweli khaya. You understand? Le nkomo ingaphandle kwasemaxhantini, uthi imile emaxhantini, ime ngaphandle ebuhlanti. You understand? It could be ukuthi kunomuntu ongaphandle ofuna ukusetyenzwa, umuntu ongazilelwanga mhlambi. You understand? And they are pointing sometimes. Our ancestors are very specific as to inkomo abafuna usetyenzwa ngayo. They would actually tell you the exact color, show you the exact color. You understand? What kind. Now, at some point in my life, I was told it must be a white cow. They even said, what was that word they used? Um, Ibe Ibeligwabe, you understand? I didn't even know what inkomo eligwabe injani, but I was told inkomo eligwabe is almost like a inguni, a mixture of different breeds of cows. So they don't want a pure breed, basically. Can you imagine? Like, izakwenza ntoni loo nto leyo? But xa kusitsho bona uba bayifuna ibe ligwabe but ibe mhlophe, uyayiva ke ngoku? So this dream reminds me of my dream. You understand that I had before. Mna ke yayingukhokhokazi udadobawo, kwakufuneka ndisebenze ukhokho dadobawo lo wasemlanjeni. So the dream, I had 3 cows standing like zime apha ngasebuhlanti facing emaxhantini. The one in front was the white one. And then behind that one, I think there was a grayish one. Behind that one, there was a red one. So I think they were just giving me ukuthi, preferably we want it white. But if you can't get it, my bank, yomlambo. You understand? So you understand? You would know if kukho amatyala akhoyo kokwenu, kukho umsebenzi enulungiselelayo. Are you busy preparing for umsebenzi othile? So maybe as you are preparing for lo msebenzi, you are being shown the color of the cow that you must use. I hope I'm making sense. And then, what about dreaming like you are being chased by utsotsi who's carrying a knife and you are running and hiding from places to places? Thokozani Msongelo. Okay. Also, this could mean a lot of things depending on, dreams prior. We understand. But Sometimes when you are being chased by otsotsi in a dream, it could mean ukuthi, you are being targeted. Spells are probably being cast at you. Laa nto kuthiwa uyaphonswa ngesizulu. You understand? Uyagadlwa basically, uhanjelwe yinyangeni. You understand? Ugadlwa ngemikhonto, sithi ngesixhosa sithi ubethwa ngeentonga. Uyayiva ke ngoku? So it could mean that ukuthi watch out and protect yourself. It could also mean ukuthi abantu abadala, you understand, abantu abadala bayakwazi to present themselves as people that are fighting with you in a dream, you understand, chasing you. But I've learned over time that it's not like they are the tsotsis, but all they are saying is continue the way you are, you are doing. They might as well just let anything happen to you, like being chased by otsotsi. You understand? You can run, but you can't hide. Literally, like hiding from place to place. What are you hiding from? You understand? There is something le nto uyithunyiweyo ungade uyenze, and now ithongo lakho liyakuxelela into yokuba keep hiding, you understand? But at some point, we will release the tsotsis on you. Make, let's continue. Niske nitsho I love you abanintsi ke ngoku ndixakwe ke ngoku. Ndixakwe ke mna ke ndisakhangela amaphupho ngoku. Thank you for the I love yous. I love you too, guys. Akumandi uthandwe. Uyazi wena. Dream about nangunoxolo ramncwana. Dream about working with friends, but there is full water as ichweba, but someone came up to take you to the place and use big bath as a boat to cross, and the place is full of different bright colors, and it's situated on top of the mountain. When we got there, there were all groups of people from young to adults standing, making guard of honor, I can imagine, according to their ages. And before we go there, the guide tells us to take off our clothes, and we did that. I'm covering my breast with arms, but people were very rejoicing as if we are welcome. By the time I was on the process of intambo enkulu, zange bakwazi ukucacisa abantu abadala basekhaya qha bathi mandilinde loo nto iyakuthi vele. But if you can give me your number, I'll phone you, please. Okay, ithongo lakho noxolo alikho clear, sithandwa sam. Hence, if we were to talk, I'll give you my number. If we were to talk, maybe, if we look into, previous dreams, I can be able to help you with the dream. Because I can't just assume, but just because you are crossing Ichweba, we understand, and go over to the other side where there is people rejoicing, I can't assume, we understand, which it has anything to do with spirituality, but it would seem like, you get me. Taking your clothes off could mean, starting a new life, becoming a new person. You understand? I assume in the dream you're taking the clothes off because you're going to wear uzawunxiba. Group of people making guard of honor to their ages before they okay, maybe uzawunxiba njengaba bantu, you understand, you're joining, these people. It's like ukuthwasa is you becoming someone new. So crossing ichweba, going to the other side, xa usenza isiphuthumo sakho, you understand, if ichweba is one of inkundla ezikubangayo, it means ukuthi there are people waiting for you on the other side. And xa sithwasa, we must know ukuthi what it means is you are agreeing to what? To leave your old self, you understand? Leave your old self behind and become a new person. Hence, sorry. Hence, when we are sitwasiswa, you understand, you change even your clothing, you understand, you don't dress up the way you used to. You have to now cover your body most of the times, like dress up like a respectable woman, you understand. Even if you are 12 years old, siyakubhinqisa, you understand. Amagxa akho be covered, uthwala iqhiya entloko, you understand. So you are becoming a new person. So I think this nakedness in the dream, for me, it's almost like you are, you have to leave your old self behind. You understand? So I'm sure when you know where you are with your spiritual journey. So ukhona umsebenzi ozawutshintsha ubomi bakho basically. What is iqhiya? Okay, this is not a dream, but I will answer anyway. This was a comment, a question from on the video Udatobao in African spirituality. I think I may have been talking about iqhiya kaDatobao. Iqhiya kaDatobao is iduk. Ne? Some call it a handkerchief. You understand? It's just a piece of cloth. I give both. I hand over iqhiya. I also hand over a chief, like a handkerchief. It's a piece of white cloth. We usually use ikeleko. It's a white cloth that you cut nicely, you understand, and you hand it over like as an offering. When it becomes one of the offerings, and it is the one that we watch after ibhekile. The most other important thing, because if it is not accepted, if it's not taken and goes into the water, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it comes back as we fuck. It will come back to your feet. Or go be stuck somewhere, you understand, like on the grass along the river bank or whatever, you understand. But as amagqirha, we are trained and taught not to take things for granted and leave it there. It's basically Utatoba was saying, um, they are not happy, you understand, as the water spirits. There is something they are not happy with how umsebenzi was handled, or amatyala ekhaya that you guys are not mentioning. So there is something they want you to be aware of, you understand. So iqhiya xa ingathathwa, igqirha continues, you understand, to plead on behalf of the family. Lixoxe igqirha, lixoxe leli khaya until le qhiya ithathwe. Sometimes it can be like, a long while, standing by the river bank and waiting for iqhiya to be taken and accepted. Igqirha has to, you have to humble yourself when you do umsebenzi okatadobawo. You understand? When you approach water spirit, you have to be humble. Funeka ube uzilile. You are pure. You understand? Pure as in not having had sex. You understand? In the past few days, you were not eating fatty foods yourself. And you are true, you understand, to lo msebenzi. You are not misleading this family. Mhlambi, you brought these people here uthi kufuneka imfukamo yekhaya, kanti you just wanted, you understand, to ukubathathela imali. At that time imfukamo ayikadingeki, so you are there because that family is not needed there. So Tatoba is like saying, no, it's not time yet. Oh no, ndase ndiyinikiwe mna iqhiya yam. Mhlambe enye imfukamo yesibini le niyenzayo uthi wena yayenziwe wrong, when there's nothing wrong with what was done before. These are the challenges that you guys face as families, using our expertise. So I was defining iqhiya, explaining iqhiya uba yintoni, yokuthini. Nanku uNoxolo Mantile, bendicela ukubuza ukuba xa uphupha emaxhantini kuhleli amaxhego odwa kuphakame elinye lize kum, lindinike umkhonto lithetha ukuthini eli phupha from Simphiwe Mantile, writing on my wife's page. Enkosi. Okay, Simphiwe. Lo mkhonto unikwa wena unguSimphiwe. Okay ke Simphiwe, it's normal mos emaxhantini vele kungena amaxhego odwa senziba abantu abangootata bekhaya. You understand? Senziwa ke ngoku xa kuxoxwa imiba yekhaya ebalulekileyo. So these are your spiritual fathers, like your spiritual guides, basically the owners of this family, this home. They are basically appointing you as Inhlabi. That's for me. That's what comes up. They are appointing you as Inhlabi. If you call Inhlabi already, maybe you must be a deputy Inhlabi. But literally you are being appointed as Inhlabi. So it's up to you how you, but you have to tread carefully, you understand, with such messages in terms of how you relate them to the family. Mhlambi nyhani, there's already Inhlabi kokwenu, you understand, and now you saying, hey, but ngiphuphile mna kuthiwe ndim Inhlabi, you understand. Such things we tread carefully. When you just have to know deep down ukuthi if you were to be appointed as Inhlabi, spiritually as well, you will be accepted. You understand? It would not be an appointment, made by, people living in the physical world. Your spiritual guides, your ancestors have actually, you are their choice. Okay. My time is almost up. Let me do one last one. One last one. Yo, anisandithandi mvanje. Like, yo guys, because I'm scrolling and scrolling, it's all love letters. Love notes. Ngathi niyayazi uba ndiyazigowishela. I need love, guys. Yo, I need more love. Ndiyagowisha. Yekani nje uba ndihleka. Kunzima mfazi, kuyagowisheka. But ke ndidla ngokuthi gowisha uphinde ubuye. Feel like ndiyabuya ngoku. I'm on my way back from umgowisha. Umgowo. Whoa, hayi son. Okay. U-Ayanda Bhokhwe, camagu mama, ipartner yami ithonga bequbha emlanjeni ingathi basengabantwana. Uthe esaqubha wabona abanye baphuma emanzini bebaleka, abanye bayakhwaza ngaphandle ukuba baphume. Ube ngokugqibela ukuphuma wagrebha nje i-underwear yakhe wanxiba wabaleka naye. Xa ejonge ngasemva, uleqwa ziihipho ezininzi. Xa ebaleka ezindlini, abantu bamgxotha ukuba angezi kubo, abanye batixa izindlu zabo. Xa ezimela ngaphaya kwazo izindlu, iihipho zidiliza loo ndlu and zileqa yena yedwa. Wabalekela kwisikolo esikufutshane wacenga utata obeme egeyithini ukuba amsindise amvulele. Wanyikinya intloko lo tata kodwa wade wavula wabalekela kwenye yee-classrooms. Wakroba kancinci ngewindo wabona lo tata ethetha nazo ezicenga. Zimile zamamela kulo tata kodwa zibonakala ngumsindo, ziphuma umsi ngempumlo. Yha! Wothuka mama ebethelwa luvalo efuna nokulila. Camagu mama. Yho, hayi shem umntu wakho. Yho! Kungade kuphume iihipho mntaka. Uyayazi i-hippopotamus? Yhu, Thixo. Kuthiwa yintoni ngesiXhosa? Kuthiwa yintoni? Anyway, loo nto iyiyo wethu. Ihipho sesinye sezilo sasemlanjeni. Yimvubu ngesizulu. Ndisazama uyikhangela ngesiXhosa. Kangangoba there's even a river called Umzimvubu, meaning umzi wemvubu. You understand? So it's one of, I think, could be one of the big five yasemanzini. So that's basically a water spirit. kuleqwa yena yedwa ke for that matter, you understand. So ithi into ilapha kuye, and ke ngoku nanku ebalekele esikolweni. And guys, I've said this so many times before ukuthi sometimes when you dream of, you know, going back to school, it could mean ukuthi you need to be attending another kind of school. Could be iphehlo, initiation school. So upartner wakho funeka avule amehlo ngoku and, you know, write his dreams down and see the pattern, and, you know, discuss with his family, share his dreams with his family, ayohlola, and yeah, make up his mind. But there's a journey he needs to take, and it seems ukuthi le journey, he must go back to school, a new kind of school. Let me end it there with the dreams, my Zdwesha. Yeah, because I don't want this video to be long. It's already too long. It's 25 minutes. But I'll end it there. What else did I want to mention with you guys? Okay, maybe I'll just do another video, yes. Just to cover a few other things. But for now, I want to thank you guys very much for your kindness. I've been receiving offerings, guys. I don't take anything for granted. I do not take anything for granted. I've been receiving offerings from a different, from different people. My subbies, basically, even from overseas, guys. One of, I think, was it last week? I got like, I was sent like, how much? $120 or something like that. That was, it turned out to be 1.6. Who would say no to 1,600 rands? And it's just an offering because she feels she's learning a lot. I thank you very much. Others send airtime, others send offerings like, money, saying ngumrhumo. Guys, of course it's not a must, but I just want you to know, Guti, I receive everything, every gift I get, every offering is received with warm hands. You understand? I don't have an employer, I'm my own employer. So you are just boosting me, my financial status, allowing my children, to receive the best they deserve from their mother. So thank you very much. Yeah, that's it for now. I'm sure I will try come up with another video because there's going man. So sometimes for me, creating content can be therapeutic. So you guys are my therapists. You don't know that, eh? Thank you guys. Ciao, till later.